Hi, everybody. Today is November the 2nd. As some of you know, we had an ambassador training yesterday on the 1st in Moore. Audrey came up and facilitated our training. My job was to broadcast it live so people from out of town or those that couldn't be there could join us online, and my recording didn't work. I was totally bummed at the end of the meeting. I went to check it and man down. So I have decided I'm going to re-record and try to redevelop our training from yesterday. Not redevelop, it's all going to be the same stuff, but I'm going to try to mimic the things that all of the presenters talked about while we were at our training. Those of you that came, thank you so much. We really appreciate you giving us your time and your energy to further your business. For those of you that weren't able to come, hopefully this will help you get motivated, get inspired, and get some ideas. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to the screen share. That's enough looking at me. You have to bear with me a little bit with all this clicking, but we'll make it work. Okay. The topics we're going to cover today are I joined, now what? How to share the products, guides to success, ways to get over being afraid to post on Facebook, and tips for posting on social media, building your business, compensation plan overview, building relationships with total customer service, testimonies, and why do I need to lead? So Audrey started off our meeting yesterday going around the room and having everybody tell what their favorite product was and why. So I want you to take just a second to think about what is your favorite product that we have, and why, what makes it your favorite product? Why is it your favorite product? My favorite product initially was the Slim. Whenever I very first started, I actually didn't start Plexus for weight loss. I started it because I needed some energy to help me keep up with my toddler. I just felt like I was really tired all the time, and I really just wanted to take a nap instead of go outside and play with her. So I started Slim for the energy and noticed a difference pretty much immediately. I also was really bad about drinking water, and I felt like starting Slim made me crave water rather than the other things that I was wanting to drink. Sodas from Sonic, Crystal Light, really anything else. So Slim was my very first favorite product. And then I did take the accelerator for about a month at the very beginning, but like I said, I wasn't in it for weight loss. I didn't start it for weight loss. So I just took it to try it, and that was about it. I didn't continue that because I didn't need to lose any more weight. After that, I started the probiotic. I really like the probiotic. I still take that on a regular basis. I still take the Slim occasionally, being pregnant, but not quite so much because I have a little bit of an aversion to the taste right now because I'm a weird pregnant lady that gets things like that. And I for sure love the X Factor. I love what it's done for my hair. I have healthy fingernails. They don't peel. I just feel like I have energy. Even being pregnant, I feel like the X Factor vitamin gives me energy. My doctor approved the Slim, the ProBio, and the X Factor for me to take. I just have to add a little bit of extra folic acid to the X Factor to make it equivalent to the folic acid that you would get in a prenatal vitamin. So those are my favorites. And so I want you to think about what your favorite product is and why. And the reason that we did that, after you think about it, Kaylin. Sorry about that. Once you think about what your favorite product is and why, I want you to realize that you just gave your 30-second testimony. So yes, everybody has a testimony. You have a reason why you love the products that you're taking. So don't ever think that you don't have a testimony to share, because you do. You have a favorite product and you have a reason why it's your favorite product. So a way to communicate with your customers why you love our products so much. Okay, let's see here. This was our next one.
Let me see. Whoa, whoa, that's annoying.
Sorry, I clicked on the wrong piece there. This is the one that I wanted to click on. Okay. So that introduction video, I'm sure you heard my toddler talking in the background, but that introduction video was the video they showed at Leaders Retreat in Orlando a couple weeks ago, when they announced the launch of our new product called Block. I am so beyond excited about this product. Any of you that have been with Plexus for quite a while, back when our original accelerator was still in production, I'm sure you've had customers that have been frustrated. That original accelerator was just pretty awesome, and people saw really good results with that. And people continued to see results with the Accelerator Plus and the Boost, and sometimes those work better for certain people. But those people that got to take that original accelerator, I've noticed that my customers have been missing it. So I feel like the Block is really going to be the answer for those frustrated customers. What Block is designed to do is reduce the glycemic index of the starchy foods that you eat. So carbs of any kind have a glycemic, actually all food has a glycemic index. Starchy foods and carbs have a higher number on the glycemic index than things like protein and cheese. Like bananas are pretty high up there. They're pretty sweet. Anything that's sweet is going to be high on the glycemic index. So what Block does is it inhibits the enzymes in your pancreas that convert starch to sugar. And why is that important? Because if your body doesn't utilize that sugar for energy, then it converts that sugar into fat. So if we can block what we don't need, then you're not going to have extra fat stores that are created by those enzymes. So basically, you're blocking up to 48% of the conversion from glucose to fat. So that's really exciting, and I think it's really going to be a game changer, especially for those customers you have that are frustrated. So if you haven't already, share that with your customers, your current customers, your former customers, and any potential customers. I know people have been seeing things on Facebook about it, so go ahead and get to sharing. do some research and learn a little bit about the product, because people are going to ask you how it's different, how it works, how is it different from the accelerator and boost. The thing about this is that you can have a customer take the block individually. It does not have to be paired with the Slim. However, the Slim also is designed to level your blood sugar. So the combination of the Slim and the block is going to it's going to make that even better. So go ahead and introduce that to your customers. And get that customer base built back up. Okay. Now, oops. Now we're going to go back into our first presenter, which is me. The first topic that I covered yesterday was, okay, I joined, now what? So tips for new ambassadors that have just started or have started and, oops. Sorry, guys. Just ambassadors that have just started or haven't really have been ambassadors for a while but haven't really been comfortable sharing. So, okay, I joined, now what? Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to decide that you want it more than you're afraid of it. That's a quote by Bill Cosby. It's really important that you don't let your fear get in the way of your goals. If you're wanting to merely get the discount, that's totally fine. But if you see the potential in this business and you decide, hey, I think I want to work this as a business, don't be afraid. It can be a little bit scary because most of us haven't ever done a multi-level marketing company before or network marketing business before. And those of us that have probably been burned. You probably had to have a lot of product in stock, and you probably still have a pantry full of food or a cabinet full of makeup or Scentsy bars or whatever it is. But I want you to know that Plexus is completely different. You won't get burned. This company is not out to make a quick buck. They're out to help people get healthy as well as wealthy. So decide that you want it more than you're afraid of it. What do I do first? So as soon as you hit the join button, you're going to get an email that gives you your ambassador number as well as your website link. So go ahead and go into your back office, log in with your ambassador ID number, and just look around. See what that back office looks like. It's been updated, so it's a little bit more user friendly than it used to be. Look through the resources tab. There's like a ton of information on there. Now, don't get overwhelmed. We don't expect you to memorize all that information. We just expect you to know where to find that information. So look in the resources tab and know what's back there. Also look through the reports tab. That's going to show you how to generate your customer reports. It'll tell you a list of all your customers, active and inactive. It'll tell you there's an orders report, so you can look at your own personal order record, and also the order report for your customers, so you can see, track their shipping and do those kind of customer service things. That's where you find that information. And the My Account tab, that's an important place to know about. That's where you can place a new order. That's also where you can customize your auto qualification. And you also choose your tax information under the My Account tab. The next thing I want you to do is go ahead and customize your auto qualification order. Not everybody wants those generic auto qual orders that you can choose from, so you can go back in there and add or delete, change around, make different combinations for yourself. That's where you do that, and just confirm that your auto qualification is turned on. You can't get paid if your auto qualification is not on. So just make sure that you have that turned on. And the next thing I think everybody should do after they sign up is post on Facebook. The longer you wait, the longer it's going to be before people know what you're doing. If you don't tell them, they're not going to know. So I think I posted my first post on Facebook about Plexus about 30 minutes after I hit the join button. I had no idea about any of the products. I didn't know what they did, but I did know my sister's phone number. And so I knew that if I got a question, she would help me answer it. So don't be afraid to use your upline, but also don't be afraid to post on Facebook. You can't be worried about what other people are going to think. That's a big milestone people have to get over. But yes, post on Facebook. There's graphics everywhere that you can find. If you don't know where to find those, borrow one from your upline. That's what I did. Okay, I don't know very many people, so how do I get customers? Well, the Frank's method is a great memory jogger on realizing exactly how many people you really do know. I think people think, oh, well, I don't know that many people that need to lose weight. That's kind of where that objection comes from. But really, we aren't just a weight loss company. So how many people do you know that want to be healthy? Probably everybody you know wants to be healthy. So use this Frank's method to make a list and pinpoint people that you think, hey, they might really be interested in this. And don't think about, well, I'm not going to write them on my list because I know they're not going to try it. Just write down everybody, and then you can go back through them and filter and see, you know, people that you really want to target at the very beginning. So F is for friends, church friends, high school and college friends, wedding parties, or people that you've been in a wedding with, people whose weddings you've been in. Also, clubs, people you like to go to the movies with, and people you like to go to dinner with. That's a great start. That covers quite a few people. Most of the people you know on Facebook are probably going to fall into this category. Relatives, parents, siblings, aunts and uncles, grandparents, cousins, and in-laws. My sister Audrey is my upline. She is also our other sister Erin's upline. So Audrey has both of her sisters in her downline. Our mom is in Audrey's downline, as well as 2 of our cousins and an aunt. Actually, 3 of our cousins and an aunt. So she really went full on this relatives letter because she has 8 relatives in her downline, different levels, but still in her downline. Acquaintances, people who you use for service. People who you use for service, like your hairdresser, the lady that does your nails, or the lady that does your pedicures, your massage therapist, your chiropractor, dentists, doctors, any of the secretaries or office staff in those doctors' offices, insurance agents, real estate agents, people that work at your gym, bakers, plumbers, electricians, florists. You're making their paycheck by using them as a service provider. So why not offer them the chance to do the same for you? Use you for a service as a way to get healthy. So write all the people like that you can think of. In fact, I will tell you, I didn't know Megan. Megan Fowler is a level 1 on my downline. I didn't know her, but she is related to my babysitter, or Kaylin's babysitter. So my babysitter gave Megan my business card, and Megan was a customer, and a month later, she joined on my team. So it's right there. Sorry, my toddler's helping me out today. And neighbors. I guess babysitter falls under neighbor also if your babysitter is your neighbor, but mine wasn't. Mine was an acquaintance who I was paying to watch my child. So neighbors, postal workers, people you see on a daily basis that live on your street or in your apartment complex, kids connections, parents of your kids' classmates, or the parents that are on their sport teams, coaches, teachers, special activities that are outside of school. And service organizations. Do you volunteer? Get involved, volunteer for some things, and target people that are part of those groups. Okay, I'm going to take a little 2-minute sabbatical. I got to get the toddler situated, and then I will come back. Okay, I'm back. She is now watching Frozen, so hopefully she will not be hollering at us anymore. Okay, and once you've gone through that entire Frank's list, if you have a significant other, a boyfriend, or your mom and dad, have them sit down with them and ask them, okay, let's talk about who are your friends from high school, who are your friends, and go through all of those letters and make their list also. Then contact the people on that list. Reach out to those people and let them know what you're doing, that you're excited about your new business with Plexus. Don't prejudge anybody. You don't know what they might need. So offer Plexus to everyone and then let them tell you what they need or what they, what they've been looking for as far as their health goes. Not everybody's going to want weight loss, so don't automatically assume that. And don't automatically assume that skinny people are healthy. There are plenty of skinny people that are really unhealthy. They might need something like ProBio or BioCleanse, or they might need a meal replacement. Maybe they need to gain a little weight, so an extra protein shake. Just don't prejudge anybody. And remember that if someone tells you no, that doesn't mean no forever. That just means no, not right now. They may have a tight budget that month. They may have had an unexpected expense, so they can't make a purchase that month. So just remember that no doesn't mean no forever. It just means not right now. And talk about Plexus frequently. You want to be successful, people need to know you as that Plexus girl or that Plexus guy. And don't be embarrassed about that. That's an awesome thing. I know that the people that I work with, if they have someone that says, hey, they can say, yeah, I have a friend that does that. Her name's Cassie. I'll get her website for you. So I love to be known as the Plexus girl because that's the best way to get referrals. So how do I break the ice? Sending a letter to those prospects that you write down from the Frank's method is a great way to do that. Just letting them know I've started a new business. If you are interested, I'd love to help you out. If you know anybody that might be interested, I'd love to help them out. So here's my contact information. Please don't hesitate to call me. I'd love to chat with you. Just something very simple, just to get your name out there, let people know what you're doing. Again, if they don't know you're doing it, then they don't know to ask you about it. Be a product of the product. Share that personal testimony about what's your favorite product and why. If you don't have one or you don't think that you have one, you can share your upline's testimony. Go to those testimony pages, share testimonies of other people. But remember that when people are looking at you, they want to know what you're experiencing. That's going to get you a lot more traffic than sharing pictures of strangers. Even though you might know the people that you're sharing the pictures of, your friends may not necessarily know them, so they're not sure, how valid that is. So just be a product of the product and tell people why you like it. You're not selling, you're sharing. Share with them why you love our products. Get business cards. Share them everywhere you can think of. We were talking about some of the places that we leave our business cards. I like to put mine in the little credit card swiper at the gas pump. Most people these days pay at the pump, and so they have to take my business card out of the card swiper before they can put their credit card in to pay for their gas. That's one of my favorite places to put it. I also visit the public bathroom a lot because I have a potty training toddler. So anytime you're in a public bathroom, leave some business cards on toilet paper dispensers, paper towel dispensers on the mirror, really anywhere that somebody's going to be looking while they're in the bathroom. And get you some Plexus gear, Plexus gear, t-shirts, water bottles, hats, hoodies, and car decals. Be a walking billboard. Make your car a walking billboard. I carry my little pink sparkly water cup everywhere I go, and it has a Plexus decal on it. I wear it, well, before I got pregnant, I wore my t-shirts as often as I could. They don't fit me right now, but as soon as they do, I'm going to be wearing them again. Just make it well known that you are part of Plexus and you're proud of it. Learn the products. Plexus Power Tools is something that I didn't join immediately, and I'm not real sure why. I kick myself in the rear every day for not doing it as soon as I heard about it, because it is an invaluable resource. It costs $10 a year to subscribe, and you get the most up-to-date documents on all of the products, the entire compensation plan, things that you can download to your computer and share with customers or prospects. I am not great about keeping my own documents updated. The documents on this webpage are updated within hours of being changed. So the guy that runs that website, he is a Plexus ambassador and he is on top of it. So it's well worth the $10 a year, which is like less than $1 a month, for me to pay for him to keep things updated for me. And it's right at my fingertips. I can send it anytime I need to. So I really would recommend you going to plexuspowertools.com and subscribing, paying the $10 subscription fee, and having that awesome tool. Spend some quality time on YouTube. The Real Plexus Worldwide has a YouTube page with all of the product overview videos and the Dr. Dennis Harris videos explaining a little bit of the science behind our products. In the back office, the resources tabs have lots of frequently asked questions about our products, ways for you to troubleshoot with your customers, and also Facebook groups. We have Facebook groups for pretty much every product where people have kind of told how they take it, when they take it, and the things that it has helped them, each product has helped them with. So dig in and get to know our products and all the different ways that you can help people. Learn the compensation plan. I feel like in order for you to really understand the potential of this business, you have to know how the compensation plan works. Yes, you have people, if you have people order from you, you're going to get a commission off of that. That's pretty basic for any multi-level marketing company. But the way that our compensation plan is set up is unmatched by any other compensation plan. Our company is very generous in paying its ambassadors because it knows that the ambassadors sharing the products is what's making the company so successful. We're debt free, so they have really no reason to be stingy, and they're not stingy. They're very, very generous to their ambassadors. So get in there, learn the compensation plan. Sarah Marble, Sonia Dudley, Sheila Medina, and Molly Orr all have great videos on how on the compensation plan. I love YouTube. Obviously, it's been on several of my slides. So spend some time with YouTube. You don't have to watch the videos; just have it on. It's more important to hear what the person is saying necessarily than to see what they're doing, because most of them are just standing there talking. So get on YouTube while you're doing the dishes and listen to some of those videos. And then it's really important that you know the difference between linear income and residual income. Linear income is what most of us have with our full-time jobs that we work right now. You go to work at a certain time, you get paid for the hours that you're at work, and then when you leave work, you're no longer getting paid. Residual income is completely the opposite of that. You put in some time, and then even when you're done putting in the time, you still get paid for hours after that, even though you're not actually working. So residual income is definitely the way to go, which is what our compensation is designed to do. Personal growth. Be an active member on the team pages on Facebook. Ask questions, be involved, help people troubleshoot, bounce ideas off of each other. That's the best way to be involved in those groups. Use them to your full advantage. Seek out training opportunities. I jotted down a few people that I really like to read their books. Sarah Robbins, Eric Worre, Victor Antonio, and Zig Ziglar. I can't get his name right. Sarah Robbins has a blog. She does frequent videos, training videos. Eric Worre sends daily emails with little videos that are just tips, 2 or 3 minutes long, tips on successful network marketing. Victor Antonio is a marketing guru. He spoke at convention in May, and he also spoke at Leaders Retreat, and he's funny, he's really easy to listen to, and he makes it really simple how to market your products to people. So Audrey is actually going to talk, or she talked a little bit about some of his points later in this presentation. So, and team training calls. The weekly Diamond Destination Dream Team call is on Mondays, and the weekly corporate call is on Wednesdays. Most of those are recorded, so you can go back and listen to them anytime. Again, when you're getting ready, set your phone there, listen to a call. It's not something that you have to have your eyeballs on, so you can listen to it while you're driving to work. You should just really commit to learning, personal growth. That's very important for your business. And events. Get yourself to events. That's really important. Even if you feel like you've heard it before, you're 90% of the time you're going to get something new out of it. So get yourself to events. Here's some events that are coming up. Let's see. Drop It Like It's Block is going to be at the Edmond Community Center on November 6th. That's upcoming this week, 6:30 to 8:30. There's lots of Jewel ambassadors speaking. Join the Revolution is in Ardmore. That's on November the 22nd. Special guest Sonia Dudley, Diamond Ambassador, is going to be joining Diamond Ambassadors Lori and Jetty Harrison. That's going to be, there's a ambassador training in the morning and then an opportunity meeting in the afternoon. Super Saturday is January 10th, 2015. That's always a good one to attend. And Plexus Convention is going to be on June the 4th through the 7th, 2015 in Phoenix, Arizona. They will be releasing hotel information about that very soon. Or you can create your own event. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be elaborate. You don't even have to have snacks or beverages. Invite a couple people over to your house and share with them about our products. And I'm gonna give you a link to a really easy way to hold a meeting, hold an opportunity meeting where you actually don't do a whole lot of talking. You engage the guests and let them do the talking. So create your own event and be in charge. You're in control. Do it how you want to do it. It doesn't have to be super complicated. It can be very simple, and you can still have a lot of success with that. Or set up a booth. There's lots of resources available on Facebook. If you have any questions on how to do that or what you should add, ask on those team pages, because there's a lot of people that have done booths. So ask questions and you'll get answers. And I will end this presentation with another quote. If you want something you've never had, then you've got to do something you've never done. I think that what that is saying is that you've got to get out of your comfort zone if you want to improve your health, your wealth, and your wellness. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. And I'm going to stop. This is going to be part 1 of the training. And I think, hold on. I think I might be able to do just a little bit more on this one. I know it's kind of long already. Audrey just wanted to, after I spoke yesterday, she said, I stalked you guys on on Facebook and I found examples of people who are doing the things that I talked about in my slideshow. So sorry. Okay, so here's an example of some business cards. Super cute, by the way. I think a lot of people, you can get your design, you can buy on Etsy for a couple dollars, and then you can go to Vistaprint and use the file to order your cards. I know right now there's a Groupon for Vistaprint. You can get about $70 worth of products for about $30. So that's just something that I noticed this morning. So if you need to order business cards, that would be a perfect place to do it. It's thinking. T-shirts, Plexus gear, lots of Plexus gear running around. In your back office, they have tons of cute things. There's groups on Facebook where you can get some Plexus swag, is what they like to call it. And there are some people that have some very creative minds and have made some very cute T-shirts. So go ahead and get you some T-shirts, wear them out in public. People will ask you what that is for sure. So don't hesitate to get you some Plexus gear. There's some more Plexus gear. There's Stacy wearing hers out at one of her husband's races. And I know she's gotten a lot of questions about Plexus by doing that. So good job, Stacy. Here is an example of a tabletop at a trade show booth. And Brandy Pace put this together for $4. She got a black foam board. She had some pink scrapbook paper and her printer, and she printed it off. And that's a really inexpensive way to set up a trade show booth. If you're just starting out and you don't have a lot of money to spend on something like that, that's just a great example of how she utilized her resources and was able to do it inexpensively. Like I said, it doesn't have to be elaborate if you don't have the money to make it elaborate. So Shanda Riggs has done a couple of trade show booths. And she definitely has it down to a science. She has a lot of products that people can buy right there on the spot. She has her business cards out. She has flyers, brochures that they can take with them. She has all of the products set up so people can pick them up, look at them, read on the back. And it looks like she also has a little tasting. She mixes up some Slims so people can taste it with their little cups. So those banners like she has hanging in the back, you can order those through, there's some people on the Facebook groups that are able to create those. So that's a great looking booth, Shanda. Here's another trade show booth. Beth Maxwell is actually a fairly new ambassador, and she used this trade show to launch her business. This was one of the very first things that she did. So and I think this is just one corner. She had a pretty large space, so this is just one corner of her booth, and you can see that she has huge cards that explain all of the products, and she has several bottles of each product. So if people want to pick that up and buy it, they can do that. So that's a great way to jumpstart your business. I know if you notice over here in her on that like white cream colored table, there's that big, looks like a big margarita glass. Look at all of the contacts that have put their name in there for a drawing. That's a brilliant idea. And she can go back, obviously those people are interested, so she can go back and contact those people and see if they want to get started with her. So that's a great way to jumpstart your business. Car decals. Here's Megan. She has a cute car decal on the back of her car, and I know she actually had someone contact her this week that had her phone number in his phone for several months, and finally contacted her about Plexus. So car decals are a great way to advertise, and if you have to be stuck in traffic, you might as well be promoting your business. So Card decals are a great way to get your name and your website out there. So that is very cute. And obviously Megan has a cute plexus shirt on also, another t-shirt there. Okay, so I'm going to stop this portion of the video. It will be part 1, and we'll pick back up in just a few minutes.